Welcome back to BNB Spoilers channel. Today, we're diving into the tangled web of betrayal and redemption that's shaking up the world of the bold and the beautiful. Hope Logan is taking a stand after discovering Carter Walton's indiscretion with Daphne Rose, and she's not holding back. This isn't just about personal heartbreak, it's about power, control, and the future of Forrester Creations. Let's break down every layer of this drama, reimagine the possibilities, and analyze what these characters might do next. Daphne Rose, a rising star facing a sudden fall. Daphne Rose has been riding high on the success of her fragrance line, which recently launched to rave reviews. Her perfumes have not only captured the attention of the public, but also given Forrester Creations a much-needed boost as they expand into new markets. However, Daphne's professional triumphs are now overshadowed by her personal choices. Her involvement with Carter Walton has placed her in Hope Logan's crosshairs, and it seems her position at Forrester Creations is hanging by a thread. From Hope's perspective, Daphne represents a threat that goes beyond romantic betrayal. She might view Daphne as someone who lacks the professionalism and integrity required to be the face of a luxury brand. While Daphne's talents are undeniable, Hope could argue that her personal entanglements make her too much of a liability. After all, Forrester Creations prides itself on its image as a family-oriented company built on trust and loyalty. Allowing Daphne to remain in such a prominent position could tarnish that reputation. But phasing Daphne out won't be easy. Contracts, media scrutiny, and public perception are all factors that complicate this situation. Hope may need to tread carefully to avoid turning this into a PR nightmare. One possible strategy could involve gradually reducing Daphne's role while introducing a new face for the fragrance line. This would allow Forrester Creations to maintain momentum without appearing unstable or reactionary. On the other hand, Daphne might not go quietly. If she feels cornered, she could fight back by leveraging her contract or even going public with her side of the story. This would create a whole new set of challenges for Hope and the company. Could this lead to a legal battle or a media scandal? The stakes are high, and every move will need to be calculated. Hope Logan takes charge, a new era of leadership. In the wake of Carter's betrayal, Hope Logan is stepping into a more assertive role, both in her personal life and at Forrester Creations. One of her first moves might be to take full control of all perfume-related business dealings. By doing so, she can ensure that Carter and Daphne have no reason to interact privately ever again. This decision would be about more than just jealousy or anger. It would be a strategic move to protect both her relationship and the company's interests. Hope might argue that her hands-on involvement is necessary to maintain professionalism and prevent further complications. She could position herself as a leader who prioritizes accountability and transparency, qualities that are essential in both business and relationships. However, this shift in responsibilities could also create tension within the company. Other team members might question whether Hope is letting personal feelings influence her decisions. Could this lead to conflicts with Ridge or Steffi? And how will Carter react to being sidelined in such a public way? These dynamics could set the stage for power struggles and shifting alliances within Forrester Creations. On a personal level, this move would also signal Hope's determination to regain control over her life. After witnessing Carter's betrayal firsthand, she might feel that taking decisive action is the only way to protect herself from further heartbreak. By confronting both Carter and Daphne head-on, Hope is sending a clear message: she won't tolerate disrespect or dishonesty. Carter Walton, a man at a crossroads. Carter Walton finds himself in an unenviable position after his momentary lapse in judgment with Daphne Rose. While he may genuinely regret his actions, words alone won't be enough to repair the damage he's done. If Carter wants to win back Hope's trust, he'll need to demonstrate his commitment through concrete actions, and that starts with adhering to some strict new boundaries. One of Hope's likely demands will be an end to all private meetings between Carter and Daphne. This rule would serve as both a safeguard against further temptation and a test of Carter's sincerity. If he truly values his relationship with Hope, he should have no problem complying with this condition. However, if he resists or tries to justify continued interactions with Daphne, it could raise serious questions about his priorities. Carter's apology will also need to go beyond surface-level remorse. He'll need to acknowledge not only how his actions hurt Hope, but also how they jeopardized the trust and stability within Forrester Creations as a whole. This situation isn't just about their relationship, it's about how personal choices can have far-reaching consequences in a professional setting. As Carter navigates this difficult path, he may also need to confront some hard truths about himself. What led him to betray Hope in the first place? Was it simply a moment of weakness, or does it reflect deeper issues in their relationship? These questions could lead to some soul-searching on Carter's part, and potentially spark conversations about whether their relationship can truly recover. The bigger picture: betrayal meets business. At its core, this storyline isn't just about love triangles or corporate intrigue, it's about how personal choices intersect with professional responsibilities. Each character has something at stake. Hope Logan must balance her roles as a partner, leader, and protector while navigating the emotional fallout of betrayal. Carter Walton faces the challenge of proving his loyalty while grappling with his own mistakes. Daphne Rose must decide whether to fight for her place at Forrester Creations or accept the consequences of her actions. This drama also raises larger questions about forgiveness, accountability, and redemption. Can trust ever truly be rebuilt after such a betrayal? And how do you balance personal feelings with professional obligations in such high-stakes situations? What happens next? Predictions and possibilities. As we look ahead, there are countless directions this storyline could take. Daphne fights back. If Daphne refuses to step aside quietly, she could escalate tensions by going public with her version of events or threatening legal action against Forrester Creations. Hope makes bold moves. To solidify her authority within the company, Hope might propose even more drastic changes, such as restructuring departments or introducing new policies designed to prevent future scandals. Carter seeks redemption. In an effort to prove his commitment to Hope, Carter might take on additional responsibilities or make public gestures of apology. Unexpected alliances. Could someone unexpected come to Daphne's defense? Perhaps Thomas or another character sees potential in her talent despite her mistakes. Next, we'll uncover the drama, heartbreak, and stunning performances that have dominated The Bold and the Beautiful in February 2025. From shocking revelations about Luna's parentage to explosive confrontations at Forrester Creations, this month has been nothing short of riveting. Let's dive into the details, exploring the twists and turns that have captivated fans and earned performers their well-deserved accolades. Dr. John Finnegan, a shocking revelation that changed everything. This February, Tanner Novlan's portrayal of Dr. John Finnegan took center stage as he grappled with the life-altering revelation that he is Luna's biological father. The storyline unfolded with layers of suspense, heartbreak, and emotional turmoil, showcasing Novlan's ability to bring depth and nuance to his character. Finn's journey began with a suspicion, a nagging feeling that Luna might be connected to him in ways he hadn't anticipated. The revelation stemmed from a single night over 2 decades ago, a night Finn had long buried in his memory. When Luna's mother, Poppy, played by Romy Park, entered the picture with evasive answers and cryptic hints, Finn's suspicions grew stronger. Novlan shined in scenes where Finn relentlessly interrogated Poppy, demanding the truth about Luna's paternity. Poppy's lies only fueled Finn's determination, leading him to take matters into his own hands by conducting a DNA test. When the results confirmed his worst fears, that he was indeed Luna's father, Finn was left reeling. The weight of this truth was compounded by Luna's dark history with Steffi, including the time she caged and nearly killed her. Novlan delivered a masterclass in acting as Finn processed a whirlwind of emotions: guilt for his past actions, fear of how Steffi would react, anger at Poppy for hiding the truth, and worry about how this revelation would impact his family. His vulnerability and raw emotion resonated deeply with viewers, earning him the title of February Performer of the Month. But Finn's challenges didn't end there. Telling Steffi the truth was one of the hardest things he'd ever done. How do you explain to your wife that you share a connection with someone who once tried to destroy her? Novlan captured Finn's inner conflict beautifully, balancing his love for Steffi with his newfound responsibility as Luna's father. It was a storyline filled with complexity and moral dilemmas, and Novlan rose to the occasion every step of the way. Catherine Kelly Lang. Brooke Logan's heartache continues. While Finn wrestled with revelations about his past, Brooke Logan, played by Catherine Kelly Lang, found herself trapped in an all-too-familiar cycle of heartache. For months now, Brooke has been pining for Ridge Forrester, hoping against hope that he would return to her. February was no different, as Brooke continued to navigate the fallout from Ridge's rejection. Lang has long been a fan favorite on The Bold and the Beautiful, and her performance this month reminded everyone why. Although Brooke's storyline largely revolved around her unrequited love for Ridge, Lang infused every scene with authenticity and emotional depth. Watching Brooke beg Ridge to come back to her was painful yet compelling. Lang made viewers feel every ounce of her character's longing and vulnerability. Despite her heartbreak, Brooke remained determined not to give up on Ridge entirely. She clung to memories of their past together, convinced that their love story wasn't over yet. Lang's portrayal struck a delicate balance between strength and fragility, showing Brooke as both a woman who refuses to give up on love and someone who is deeply wounded by rejection. It wasn't an easy month for Brooke, or for Lang, but her ability to make even the most repetitive storylines feel fresh and engaging earned her recognition as February's runner-up performer of the month. Fans couldn't help but root for Brooke, even as they questioned whether Ridge truly deserved her devotion. Ridge Forrester vs. Carter Walton, a clash of titans. Meanwhile, tensions at Forrester Creations reached a boiling point when Ridge Forrester, Torsten K., finally confronted Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, over his betrayal. Carter had orchestrated a coup alongside Hope Logan, seizing control of key operations at Forrester Creations, a move that left Ridge furious but initially silent. For weeks, Ridge stayed out of the drama, allowing his daughter Steffi to take charge of plotting revenge against Hope and Carter. But when Ridge finally decided to confront Carter face-to-face, it resulted in some of the most electrifying scenes of the month. Kay and St. Victor brought their A-game to these confrontational moments, creating an intense dynamic that had fans glued to their screens. Ridge's anger was palpable as he accused Carter of betraying not just him, but the entire Forrester family. Kay delivered a powerhouse performance, channeling Ridge's sense of betrayal and righteous indignation into every word and gesture. St. Victor matched him blow for blow, portraying Carter as a man who believed in his actions but still felt conflicted about how they impacted those around him. This confrontation wasn't just about business, it was deeply personal for both men. Ridge saw Carter as a trusted friend who had turned against him. Carter viewed himself as someone who had no choice but to act in what he believed were Forrester Creations' best interests. Their clash highlighted themes of loyalty, ambition, and the fine line between right and wrong. Performer of the Month, Tanner Novlan takes top honors. Ultimately, it was Tanner Novlan who emerged as February's top performer, a well-deserved recognition for his outstanding work as Dr. John Finnegan. Fans rallied behind Novlan during voting, praising his ability to convey complex emotions with authenticity and grace. Novlan's scenes with Romy Park, Poppy, were particularly memorable, showcasing his character's determination to uncover the truth about Luna while grappling with his own fears and doubts. His chemistry with Jacqueline MacInnes Wood, Steffi, added another layer of depth to Finn's storyline, making viewers feel every moment of tension between them as he revealed Luna's identity. What made Novlan stand out this month wasn't just his ability to deliver powerful emotional scenes. It was also his talent for portraying Finn as a multidimensional character. Whether he was confronting Poppy or confessing everything to Steffi, Novlan brought authenticity and relatability to every moment. Final thoughts: a month full of drama. February 2025 will go down as one of the bold and the beautiful's most dramatic months yet. From shocking revelations about Luna's parentage to explosive confrontations at Forrester Creations, there was no shortage of twists and turns. Tanner Novlan's standout performance as Dr. John Finnegan earned him well-deserved recognition as Performer of the Month, but every actor involved brought something special to their respective storylines. As we look ahead to March, one thing is clear: The Bold and the Beautiful shows no signs of slowing down. Next, we'll dive into the explosive drama unfolding on The Bold and the Beautiful for Monday, March 3rd. From shocking betrayals to long-buried family secrets coming to light, this episode promises to deliver all the twists and turns fans live for. Let's break it all down, analyze the key moments, and explore what these developments mean for the characters involved. Finn's shocking discovery: Luna's true parentage revealed. The revelation that Luna is Dr. John Finn Finnegan's daughter has sent shockwaves through his life, leaving him grappling with emotions he never expected to face. Finn's discovery came after a tense confrontation with Poppy, who had spent years hiding the truth. Despite her desperate pleas for Finn to keep this secret buried, he felt compelled to reveal it to Steffi, a decision that would have devastating consequences. For Finn, learning that Luna is his biological daughter was a moment of profound conflict. On one hand, he felt a sense of responsibility toward Luna as her father. On the other hand, he knew that this revelation would shatter the fragile peace in his marriage. Steffi's reaction was as intense as Finn feared. Horror, anger, and betrayal all rolled into one. After all, Luna wasn't just any woman, she was someone who had once caged Steffi and nearly ended her life. This storyline has added a new layer of complexity to Finn and Steffi's relationship. How do you move forward when your husband's past comes back to haunt you in such a personal way? For Finn, this is about more than just reconciling with Steffi. It's about figuring out how to navigate his newfound role as a father while protecting the family he already has. The emotional stakes couldn't be higher, and fans are eager to see how this drama unfolds in the weeks ahead. Hope and Carter, a partnership built on fragile foundations. While Finn dealt with family turmoil, Hope Logan and Carter Walton continued their reign at Forrester Creations, though cracks in their partnership are beginning to show. Since taking over the company from Ridge, Eric, and Steffi, Hope has been riding high on their success. But Carter has started feeling the weight of guilt over their actions, a burden that Hope doesn't seem to share. Hope's confidence in their decisions has been unwavering. She sees their takeover as a necessary step toward modernizing Forrester Creations and securing its future. But Carter's growing unease suggests that he may not be as committed to their vision as she is. Could this lead to tension between them? And if so, how might it impact their ability to lead the company effectively? This storyline raises important questions about loyalty, ambition, and morality. Hope and Carter may have achieved their goals, but at what cost? As they navigate these challenges, viewers are left wondering whether their partnership can withstand the pressures of both business and personal ethics. Daphne's role in Steffi's master plan. Meanwhile, Daphne Rose has found herself at the center of a scheme orchestrated by none other than Steffi Forrester. When Daphne arrived in Los Angeles at Steffi's invitation, It wasn't just about launching a new fragrance line, it was about seduction and sabotage. Steffi's plan was simple yet devious: use Daphne to drive a wedge between Hope and Carter. Daphne's mission involved more than just pitching her fragrance ideas. She was tasked with charming Carter and creating tension in his relationship with Hope. For Steffi, this wasn't just about revenge, it was about reclaiming control over Forrester creations and exposing Hope for what she believes she truly is: manipulative and power-hungry. However, Daphne's involvement in this scheme hasn't been without its challenges. While she initially seemed willing to play along with Steffi's plan, her interactions with Carter have taken an unexpected turn. Could Daphne be developing genuine feelings for Carter? And if so, how might that complicate her role in Steffi's plot? This storyline highlights the lengths characters are willing to go to achieve their goals, and the unintended consequences that often arise along the way. As Daphne navigates her conflicting loyalties, viewers are left wondering whether she'll stick to Steffi's plan or forge her own path. Hope witnesses betrayal, a turning point for her relationship with Carter. The drama reached a boiling point when Hope witnessed what appeared to be a betrayal involving Carter and Daphne. This moment could mark a turning point not only for Hope's relationship with Carter but also for her role at Forrester Creations. Hope has always prided herself on being in control of her emotions, her career, and her relationships. But seeing Carter with Daphne shook that confidence to its core. Was this simply a misunderstanding? Or is there more going on between Carter and Daphne than meets the eye? For Hope, this incident serves as a wake-up call, a reminder that even the strongest partnerships can be vulnerable to outside forces. It also raises questions about trust. Can she continue working alongside Carter if doubts about his loyalty linger? And how might this affect her ability to lead Forrester Creations effectively? This storyline adds another layer of intrigue to an already complex web of relationships. As Hope grapples with feelings of betrayal and uncertainty, viewers are left wondering whether she'll confront Carter directly, or take matters into her own hands.